Hi guys, Marco here again. Hope you enjoyed the anti-post previews Chris Graham and I put together yesterday. Very quick fire, plenty of talking points, stats, and hopefully some decent punts in there for you too. Of course, the Football League starts this weekend. Full round of fixtures. I've had a look through. Chris isn't here to provide you with plenty of laughs, but hopefully I found a few decent bets for you. I'll run you through them now. Starting in the Championship, Wigan play Reading on Saturday afternoon. I think Wigan are going to go very close this season. They were definitely in my consideration, on my shortlist as well, to be promoted and win the league, free from Europa League distractions. They played 62 games last season. They was really out on their feet when they played QPR in the playoffs. A bit of a blow losing Jordi Gomez, a player I really like, but Sean Maloney's back fit, and hopefully if they can keep him fit, he'll complement what's already a very strong squad. Aided really by the signings of the likes of Andrew Taylor, Don Cowie, James Tavernier. I'll probably say the same, and ignore that. And Osasuna striker Oriol Riera, who looks like if he can hit the ground running, will spearhead that attack and hopefully provide that X factor they were missing a little bit last year in the final third. Slightly odds on here at 10 to 11 to beat Reading, but it's a price I like. Take out their home results against the top 6 rivals in the Championship last year, and they won 12, drew 4 and lost 2. Very impressive at the DW. Reading, for them, it's been a quite an awkward off-season. Takeover talk, planned investment, it's not really materialised yet, and as such Nigel Adkins has been working really unable to strengthen his side at the moment. He's already openly admitted that he'll have to blood the youngsters, and they're likely to regress unless he's handed a bit of a transfer kitty. There are a few names being banded around and a few deals that could be done within the next couple of days, a few weeks, but for now they're looking quite light. Not to mention they're suffering a mini injury crisis as well. Some of their star players like Jem Karachan, Gareth McCleary, Guthrie, they're all out injured and will miss this match. Performed pretty well away from home, played some decent counter-attacking stuff, but against the top half away from home, won 3, drew 2, lost 6. And against the top 6 away from home, they lost 4 of their 6 games. And if you like head-to-head stats, Wigan have won the last 4 games between the two teams. Moving on to League One then. Leyton Orient played Chesterfield. Orient expected to kick on really from where they left off last season. It's been a great summer from their point of view, despite losing that playoff final. New chairman Francesco Bechetti's come in, the Italian. He's got loads and loads of money. He's pumped a lot of it into the club, and luckily for Russell Slade, he's been able to spend it. A number of eye-catching arrivals: Joby McAnuff, Shane Lowry, Darius Henderson, Jay Simpson. They kept the stars from last season: Dean Cox, Kevin Lisby, David Mooney. That defence that performed so well has also stayed. I think it was the 3rd best defence in the league, behind promoted duo Wolves and Brentford. Their home record against the bottom half also very impressive. They won 9, drew 2 and lost 1. They'll have their eyes on an opening 3 points when newly promoted Chesterfield arrived. They're even money, which really does appeal to me. Chesterfield worthy winners in League Two, no doubt about that. Performed fairly well on the travels as well. Decent results. It's a big step up, especially in their first game. I know they've got plenty of League One class players in their ranks, but financial restrictions has sort of dictated the fact that they've not really been able to strengthen that. It's quite a thin squad, and goals could be thin on the ground. And you know, Orient should be odds on here in my opinion. They're even money. There's quite a lot of firms as well. 365, Hills, Victor, take your pick. Another team who should be odds on, who this is my weekend nap really. Portsmouth, they're 7 to 5 away at Exeter. Where do you start here? Exeter, I've tipped them and talked about them as relegation candidates at 6 to 1. Portsmouth, they're 8 to 1 promotion favourites in League Two. They're looking absolute steal here. Exeter only survived by 5 points last season. They've had a transfer embargo, so Paul Tisdale's hands have been tied, unable to bring in any players. Also having to ship out a number of the experienced high earners to trim the wage bill. So it's been reduced in size and experience, the Exeter team. Looking a real tough predicament. Their home form as well last season was really poor. Only won 6 of 23 home games. An awful return really. Portsmouth on the other hand finished very lively. 5 wins from the last 7 under Andy Orford, scoring plenty of goals. The shackles really were released and they looked really dangerous going forward. Squad's bursting with quality players. Goals shouldn't really be a problem here, and I think they will hack up. They only lost 2 away games from home when you exclude the top 7 last season as well. kind of flat track bullies, and you really expect them to start with 3 points here. That 7 to 5 is available again. Victor, Paddy, Coral, and a few others as well. So just to recap, Wigan at 10 to 11, v Reading, Sky Bet, Hills, Fred, plenty of bookies offering that at the moment. Leyton Orient evens v Chesterfield, again most bookies, and Exeter v Portsmouth. Portsmouth at 7 to 5 to win that game. Is my opening weekend 3 bets from the Football League. Good luck, and I'll catch you all next week.